This week on AYL TV, Skylar and Heather Dykstra are learning all about the competitive sport of skijoring. The AYL crew is putting a new spin on an old machine, and Reese Stein is enjoying all the fun activities at the Wasatch Mountain State Park Winter Festival.
What do you get when you mix this ancient Scandinavian travel with American Western culture? You get a high adrenaline, action-packed winter sport. Welcome to AYL TV. I'm Skylar Dykstra.
And I'm Heather Dykstra. We're out here in Heber, Utah. It's a beautiful day and we are checking out the Utah Skijoring competition. If you have never seen skijoring before, you are in for a huge treat today.
Check this out.
We bring the western part of Utah with the greatest snow on earth. We bring it all together in one activity.
We are out here today for skijoring. So skiers and snowboarders being pulled behind a horse.
Well, it's adrenaline and it's fun and it's teamwork.
Something different to do with our sports majorly. You know, we've always skied, we've always rode, but kind of really thought about it. I'm like, she's got a horse and rides. I ski, like we should do this. I know how to ski with my own force. However, having 1,200 pounds of extra force forward, it's an adjustment. It's something very unique to feel.
But yeah, like she said, the 1,200 pounds, I have to control the 1,200 pounds, which can be challenging, but it's also so rewarding and fun at the same time.
She wants to go fast.
Yeah, this one likes to go fast. She goes a little crazy sometimes.
She's a little fast for me, but we started figuring it out.
She loves it.
The last run was great. Parts and performance for UTVs and side-by-sides, big online store, everything you need. So that's how we met. I've been there for 10 years the whole time. Josie's been with us for 5 years and just hanging out on the job one day, working really hard, but did talk about it and decided that we wanted to do this. So that's just kind of where it all started.
We're just out here finding our next adrenaline rush. We normally do side-by-sides, so we traded in the wheels for the different kind of horsepower.
I'm more of a dirt bike rider, but I mean, you know, just hanging on, having a good time at the dunes and yeah, single track. And I'm just here to hang on tight and then enjoy the ride, try to make it through my gates. Send it.
Well, wintertime, there's like the wintertime blues, and it's two of my favorite things. I was a big time skier growing up. It's the best of both worlds. I love both things, and so when I found out it was a thing, I was like, are you kidding me? I was in first year I came, I ran horses and, you know, boarded behind, skied behind, and I've never gone back since. One of my skiers is kind of brand new, biffed it twice, and it was kind of like, it's a pretty bad biff, but it was fun. What do you have to say about today?
Really, he's excited.
There you have it, folks. He's a racer.
This is such an awesome event, you guys. I just love seeing all the beautiful horses and this fun spin on this old form of transportation.
Speaking of old transportation, AYL has been putting a whole new spin on an old RZR. So why don't you guys check this out?
Hey, I'm Phil. We have the AYL side-by-side here, and it's seen a little bit of wear and tear on it. The cage has seen better days. It's got some custom weight savings in places where it shouldn't have it. We couldn't find new parts for this thing, and we couldn't find used parts for it either. So we came to see our buddy Robby with Flandro Metal, and and he's gonna treat us to some special stuff. What are we gonna do?
Apparently this thing fell off a trailer, which is, it happens, you know, it happens. So the cage is a little compromised. There's a couple dents on the other side you can't see. The factory cages these aren't great anyways. The factory beds on these aren't great anyways. So really.
You mean this factory bed?
Yeah, that's a great factory bed we're working with already. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna chop the whole cage off. We're gonna make it a little lower profile, but still enough headroom that Phil's tallness can fit in it. We're gonna make it so the windshield still fits on, and then we're gonna make a bed in the back that can fit camera crew, gear. We're gonna be able to fit maybe some chairs, maybe some other camping things and stuff. Just a nice little, make it a nice little rig.
Put the tail lights in the back.
Tail lights. Yeah, just a good little setup for getting around.
Why are we fixing up an old machine when there's so many new options with all the latest technology, the bells, the whistles? Well, the RZR 800 offers a simple, proven design that stood the test of time, has a solid track record, it's very durable, plus this older RZR is lightweight and agile, so it's easier to transport to the trail. Because it's capable of navigating the 50-inch trails, it'll make a great workhorse for AYL TV. By creating the custom cage, a new bed, this machine will have a new lease on life.
The factory cage comes with these little nubs that hook on here, and in a lot of cases you can just buy these from, there's several different companies that sell them. These RZR 800s, again, it's kind of a weird, strange old model that they're kind of hard to find this particular one. So we just cut these off of the factory cage and we're gonna reuse them. I've got to build us some brackets that are gonna fit here. Little triangle brackets here. That's basically our next step. So why don't you take this apart? I'm gonna start drawing these up.
Pipe bending may not look complex, but it involves knowledge of materials, precise calculations to achieve accurate, consistent bends without compromising the integrity of the pipe. When a pipe is bent, it stretches on the outside and it compresses on the inside, so everything has to be carefully controlled inside that die to ensure that the bend is a smooth, uniform shape. The structural integrity of the entire cage needs to be consistent, from the bolts to the bends to the welds. In the event of a rollover, we don't want any of these components to fail. That would spell disaster.
Well, Phil, you gonna hit your head on that now or what?
No, I think we're looking pretty good. We got the test fit dummy sitting in the seat here. So, yeah, we'll get this all bent up. This is, what, 2 out of how many pipes do you think?
About 300.
About 300.
No.
So we're really far along on this thing.
Join us next week. We're gonna finish this bad boy up with some welding, some notching, some tube bending, and we're gonna make a bed for the back of this thing.
It's gonna look like a real machine after that. Stay tuned, more AYL in a moment.
Welcome back to AYL TV. I'm Skylar Dykstra. I'm here today with my daughter Skyly at the Skijoring competition. What brings you into Skijoring? What do you love about Skijoring?
So Skijoring, it's a crazy fast horse event with awesome jumps for the skiers and amazing obstacles. I love the adrenaline of it and getting to work with my horse as a partner.
So I know you've been riding horses your whole life. So is it a big difference riding on the snow compared to normal riding on the trail and everything?
It's a crazy difference. You gotta think about the speed, the snow, how slushy or compact it is, how sharp to do the turns. There's a lot of movement to it that you wouldn't really think about.
Yeah, there is. So being a competition, I mean, that's got to be kind of nerve-wracking. Does it really get your heart pumping when you're going? What do you like about the competition aspect of it?
It really gets your heart going. I will say my stomach's always in a ball of nerves during the whole thing, but no, it definitely gets your heart going. It's a great thing. It's great to see all the fans cheering, and a lot of people dress up their horses and do cute little outfits. It's amazing to see.
Well, you look really good out there.
Thank you.
Awesome. So if somebody wants to get into skijoring, what do they need to do to be able to do that?
So if you're a skier, you could always start with a four-wheeler pulling you behind that, or like a ski mobile, and start with that. If you're with horses, just start dragging around a tire with your rope and start there and slowly build up to dragging a skier.
We're gonna get back to the competition, so more AYL in a minute.
Wow.
That is so cool watching them take off. Welcome back to AYL TV. We are in Heber, Utah right now, watching the skijoring competition.
This is such a fun competition to watch, and with any fun sport, we could make it into a competition, right? So
Definitely can.
Yeah, let's check in with some of our contestants and see what it takes to compete in this sport.
Just sign up and come out here. It's a good time and the people are awesome. Like, everybody gives you tips and stuff like that, but yeah, if you want to do it, just come and try it out. It's addicting for sure.
So he was born and bred on my farm. He was bred to be a barrel horse, ripped the tendon off his back leg, so now he's just kind of a do-everything horse. So he still likes to go fast, and he seems to really love it here, so we thrive.
So I started when I was about 11. I got into horses when I was younger. I was about 6. Nobody in my family rides, and heck, it was expensive to learn how to go ride, and so I wanted to make it more affordable for kids because I feel like horses are really important. I mean, just the general way that it just helps heal you. Felt like everybody needed to be able to learn how to ride and have that experience. So I wanted to make affordable horse lessons because horses are a necessity. Everybody should have a horse, or at least learn how to ride. Tips, definitely just have fun and make sure you take care of your horse. Definitely those stilts on the bottom, I'd get a welder that you know and just have them tack on the bottom of your shoes, because that's definitely helped a lot. Prevent a lot of slips for the horse, help keep everything safe. And always give your horse a pet afterwards. They try their hardest. And then strengthening them up, taking them up the mountains, making sure they're a little bit stronger. I mean, it's like playing sand volleyball versus being on a court, or running in the snow versus, running on asphalt. It's harder on the horse, so just making sure they're well legged up is what we call them, legged up and ready to go.
We bring speed, fashion, and the best snow on earth. We let everyone do it. Not just the pros, but we let the beginners that want to try it out do it. Do it.
Just do it. Yeah, serious, just do it. Everybody can do it.
If you've ever thought about doing it and you want to do it, just watch skijoring.com, check it out on social media so you know when to sign up and get ready to do it. It's If you've ever thought about it and you said, heck yeah, this is fun, just sign up and do it. Find out how much fun it is.
Definitely get your practice in.
You gotta just go for it too.
And go for it.
Practice if you can, but you might just have to put yourself on that big stage and just go for it
be
and
brave.
do your best. Be brave. Pick a horse that matches your speed.
Oh man.
Dang, those guys go fast.
They do.
You think you ever want to try that?
No, I think I'll stick to jeeping.
Okay.
But our daughter, she's one of them riders out there. So while we wait for her turn, Reese Stein's just around the corner at Wasatch State Park. Let's go see what he's up to.
I'm Reese Stein at Wasatch Mountain State Park at the state's premier winter festival. There's skiing, snowshoeing, mountain biking, every kind of winter activity you can expect.
We love this festival.
Sally Baird and her family and friends are strapping up for a day on the Wasatch Mountain State Park golf course.
Charlie and Lily and Sally, and then a few friends from my wife's school where she works.
It's the 9th year for the Wasatch Mountain Winterfest, and it draws hundreds of folks excited about the new snow at Wasatch Mountain.
I love the aspect of going in the mountains and seeing all the snow on the trees. It's very beautiful. Before I felt a lot, but I've been getting better at it.
Oh, we're just hoping they have a great time. It's snowing finally. We're excited about that. Hopefully it doesn't start raining. But we really just want them to know that we're open, that they can enjoy winter. They can enjoy the park year round. We have cross-country skiing, we have snowshoeing, we have fat tire biking, and the people that are coming today, they're going to use all that stuff and just have a great time.
A special track groomer smooths the way while still protecting one of Utah's most popular golf courses.
It does a nice big loop around and comes back. And so you can go as far as you want or loop back earlier if you've got little ones that are tuckered out. So it's a great place to try this out. Also, it's flat. There's not a lot of hills.
Just enough hills to make it exciting.
Yeah, exactly. So, but if you're a beginner, they also have a grooved path that helps your beginners just go right along and keep those skis straight instead of fighting it the whole time.
Midway resident Cindy Donaher doesn't have to go far to enjoy the festival and the park.
Everything, especially when there's snow. We got a little bit today, which is great, but I have this most amazing backyard, the Wasatch State Park. Great for snowshoeing, great for cross-country skiing, golf here in the summer, hike the mountains out back. It's awesome.
Festival goers even get a chance to try out snow biking.
Biking on snow, it's a little bit slower than biking on other surfaces. You have much lower tire pressure, so anywhere from like 1 to 8 psi, depending on what the snow conditions are. And you definitely want a nice groomed surface for biking on snow, something that's packed in pretty well, because the deeper the snow gets, the harder it gets. And the softer the snow gets, the softer your tires get.
What's the fun about it?
Well, it's biking. It is aerobic. You get a nice workout when you're pedaling up, and then, the downhill is always faster and more fun, so you get to cruise around and sort of find your flow, similar to mountain biking in the summer, but a little more meditative, I would say.
There are games for the family and s'mores by the fire, while inside the visitor center, Heber City's Meg's Diner serves up a free lunch, while outside, some of the Valley locals enjoy a snack along the fence. If you miss the festival, you can still enjoy Wasatch Mountain State Park throughout the winter.
All winter, as long as we can groom the golf course, so we do have to have quite a bit of snow to groom the golf course, but they can rent skis and snowshoes right here at the park.
Reese Stein, AYL TV at Wasatch Mountain State Park.
Welcome back to AYL TV. We're still out here in Heber enjoying the Skijoring Utah event. What was your favorite part today?
I think for just the sheer craziness of it was the big air competition, watching those skiers just fearlessly jump and do tricks.
They were crazy.
Some of them ate it pretty good, but were good sports about it.
Yeah.
How about you?
My favorite part is watching our daughter take her horse down the trail and towing that skier behind her. That was pretty cool.
Heck yeah, she did a great job.
She did. So while we try to find somewhere to stay warm, why don't you guys go check out next week's show?
Next week, we're back in the Jeeps as we get to take on one of the most technical trails the Sand Hollow area has to offer, with one of my favorites, the Maze. Then the AYL crew is continuing the new cage build as they round the corner to giving this machine some new life. Finally, Will Oxley is taking us out on the Nordic Valley Ski Resort to show off a different kind of ski race that is sure to draw some extreme interest. Now let's take a look at our contest winner. This week's contest winner was submitted to us via email by Skylar Harris, and it looks like Skylar is the lucky winner of a family pack of 4 tickets to the 10th annual Salt Lake Off-Road and Outdoor Expo at the Mountain America Expo Center in Sandy. The 10th annual SlowRX event is going to be the biggest and best one yet, so be sure to come down and celebrate with all the cast and crew from AYL TV. Visit slowrx.com to get your tickets today. Congratulations, Skylar. Be sure to message us on Facebook. Email us at socialmedia@ayltv.com or leave us a voicemail at 801-947-8888 to claim your prize.
Next week's show looks great. We've had an amazing time out here at the Utah Skijoring event.
We have. If you haven't been to one of these Skijoring events, you got to get out and check it out. They have events all over the Utah every winter, so go check them out. But until then, you got to remember, it's a great big world out there.
So we encourage you to get out there and create your own adventures you'll love.